Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is the scariest, more scarier than Security Breach. Security Breach ain't that scary. Well, it's true. It's true. Security Breach ruined FNAF. Now, I don't hate the game. It's decent, but it ruined Five Nights at Freddy's. Let me get this for example. The ending when you burn in Pizzeria Simulator, that's the canon ending. Henry made a sacrifice to kill William Afton. Of course, I get why he's back, but to also free the souls. Here's the thing: Security Breach ruined it by creating the Blob, which consists of all the OGs. Yo, what's up? But it consists of all the OGs, and apparently they're still alive. They're still alive. So Henry's sacrifice is now pointless. His sacrifice is now pointless. If that's going to be the canon ending for Security Breach, then his sacrifice was pointless. It was very, very pointless. Now, the game itself, it ruined everything. It's not what it used to be. It's none of this. The old games used to be scarier, and they still are. But FNAF 4 is the scariest. I'm gonna hold that in place. But Security Breach, people either flat out hate it, love it, or are okay with it. I'm in the dislike and hate because it's not scary. It's not scary, and it completely ruined the story. Now, the story for the other endings is good. Don't get me wrong, but you can't make that the canon ending. You can't do that. No. Well, you can do that, but that's gonna ruin everything. That's gonna fuck up everything. Yeah, I did. But, like, if Five Nights at Freddy's is still an indie horror game, the entire series is supposed to be an indie horror game, then what the fuck is Security Breach? It's less scary. It's failing. It's completely failing. It's ruined. Now, like I said, I don't hate it personally. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not scary. I love the characters, though. Glenn Rockford is my favorite. So is Roxanne. But I'd prefer the older ones. Alright. But I prefer the older games and the older ones. Because I do not like seeing my favorite character get replaced. And that is him. He is one of the most favorited characters of Five Nights at Freddy's. Sitting beside Bonnie and Freddy Fazbear. Well, I don't know about Chica. She's, we don't talk about her. We don't talk about her or her. Springtrap's also another one of the most populated characters. And they didn't even make it that scary. They just made it intense. But, like, I kind of be scared at certain moments, but it wasn't like FNAF. I'd be scared so fucking bad that I'd probably would want to stay up. That's where FNAF 4 comes in. The nightmare animatronics are so fucking terrifying. I am so terrified to ever play that game. I'm terrified to play that. But when it comes to Security Breach, I'll play it because it ain't scary enough. like, I want it to be actually scary. I want it to be something. I want it to stand up to what an indie horror game is. And that's not, no. I'd be scared playing against these guys. But Security Breach characters? They could get beaten by a 12-year-old. And, like, it doesn't even make them scary. Now, here's one other thing. Glamrock Chica kind of looks like a rip-off of Funtime Chica. Kind of. Like, they didn't have to make her the same close to the colors. They didn't have to do that. They could, but they didn't have to. Now, where the fuck is this guy? He's the reason the characters were. These two are the reasons the characters are alive. These two are part of the main lore, along with all these and all this, along with this guy down here. All three got this started, and it started with William Afton. And Henry, at the end of Pizzeria Simulator, made a sacrifice to set Puppet, Scrap Baby, Molten Freddy, all of them free. All of them. Every single one of the souls gets set free. But Security Breach came out, we got the Afton ending, that completely ruined it. That completely ruined his sacrifice, because it had a point in the story. But now they just made it completely, throwing it out made it pointless. Completely pointless. And if you're gonna do that, then you're gonna deal with an angry community. I'm angry about that. I've been a FNAF fan for a long ass time, since the first games. I was terrified as a kid. I'm still terrified about these guys. Scott did really good. Steelwall did really good on Help Wanted, but they did absolute dog shit on Security Breach. They didn't even make it scary enough. I'm not even scared. I'm not even scared. I'm just laughing. And I'm laughing the fact about that it's mostly made for kids. But FNAF isn't supposed to be. It's based off of a kid's restaurant, not made for kids specifically. But kids will still play it because it's so popular. So kids can still play it, but you don't have to make it less scary as it was. You can't. No. That's gonna make FNAF fall, make everyone go against it, make everyone leave the community. It'll not. People will completely forget about it. If they want people when they're older to remember it, then they've got to make it a good game. They got to make the whole franchise good. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach was supposed to be a new chapter in the franchise, not supposed to be some sort of non-scary Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff. That's what it's completely like. It's not even that close to being scary. Sure, kids may get scared at it, but the older ones are still scared of the old ones. Like, take FNAF 4 for example. I've already said it. That is the scariest game in all of Five Nights at Freddy's. Even years later, I'm still terrified. I'm like, oh no, don't make me play this game. I don't want to do this. FNAF 3 is also scary. I've played it though. I've beaten it. I have all of the games, including Security Breach. But I would have wanted to keep it scary for the fans, for the people. What people love the most is that it's scary. That failed to do that, and now look at it. The animations were so much better. People did so good. Now it's just like, what the fuck? I'm not even scared of the new Security Breach. I'm not even close to being terrified. I'm way far from being terrified. The game was good. The game was pretty much decent, but it was nothing like FNAF. It was the best game, the best scary games I've ever played. All of them, besides Security Breach. Help Wanted did a good job doing that. Steelwell did a good job on Help Wanted. They kept how scary it is, but they made it even more scarier because it's up in your face. But Security Breach completely ruined the scariness, the story, basically the core of FNAF. And if they don't fix that in the next game, then FNAF is completely over. It's done for. It's legit done for. If Scott never had left, then this would have actually been scary. If Scott taken it back and never left, this would have actually been scary. Even when in free roam. But not even close. Not even close. And I'm pretty sure that the scariness is what I'd love to see. I love to see that. I want to be back in the old days when it was actually scary, when people actually loved it. The good old sounds of Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, I miss this. Oh, how much do I miss you? I miss you. I miss this game so fucking much. I want to stay playing this. I don't want to play any FNAF Security Breach. It's not even close to scary. Jesus Christ. How did that scare me? See? Even not making the sound, coming out of nowhere and when, not knowing when, scares me. Now, you know when it's gonna happen in Five Nights at Freddy's. You know how it's gonna happen. You're prepared. Which is why it's not scary. You don't, in Five Nights at Freddy's, you don't know when the jump scare will come. And every time it would happen, people would be terrified. They know it would be coming, but they'll still be terrified because they don't know when it will be coming at all. And Five Nights at Freddy's 4 made it. And fnaf 4 made it even more intense and more scarier. You knew it was gonna come, but it was like more, you don't know when it's gonna come. Because you kind of knew when it was gonna come in Five Nights at Freddy's and the older games, but in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, you never knew. People loved it because of that. That's what scared people. And the fact that this game is just like that.
Who touched me bird?
Is that this game would scare me. Don't get me wrong on that. It will scare me. And I mean by this game, not Security Breach. This game will absolutely scare me. Security Breach ain't even close to scaring me. There's a few times where I will get startled, but in the original Five Nights at Freddy's games, expect me to get startled so fucking much. Alright. Alright. Ah! Jesus Christ. See what I mean? Security Breach ain't even close to scaring me. And that just proved it. I fucking jumped. That scared me. My soul literally left my body. Thank you. Actually I might need it. I don't know how it's using so much power though. I like this game better. I'd say I like all the original games better than fucking Security Breach. Because they're more scarier. You'd easily be scared. What is using this? See how it's going down every time? Thank you, power generator. I don't care. The power generator is helping me. I do not care. It's already gone to 88% in the past 40 seconds. I'm lucky to have this. Jesus! Don't do that!
So I'll do ye a favor.
Please don't do that. You're still scaring me. That's startled. Now, Jesus Christ, Bonnie. I'm scared of this. I'm actually scared of this. I said this multiple times, but it's true. Steel Wool, next game you do, please make next Five Nights at Freddy's game you do, please at least make it scary for the fans. Make it so everyone is startled. Not make it like a kid game. Bonnie, you little shit. I'm more prepared for you to come. Hey, yo, sus. But here's the thing. These games, I fall in love with it because it scares me. That's what I love about them. Okay, it's two things, actually. It's actually the story and making it terrifying. Scott did such a great job at making people terrified for FNAF 4 and all the other games. But he did even more better at FNAF 4. But Stillwell did good. They at least made FNAF Help Wanted scary. But Security Breach they did absolutely dog shit on. They did absolutely dog shit. I didn't want to get that out of here. I want to get that out of here. I want it to be scary. And not dog shit, not the type of scariness that only scares kids. I want it to scare everyone. It scares everyone. Five Nights at Freddy's did such a good job at scaring everyone. Kids only get scared at Security Breach. What about us? We aren't terrified. We've seen things scarier than Security Breach. Security Breach isn't scary. It brings absolutely no hope to the franchise. And I hope they do actually make it so that the next Five Nights at Freddy's game brings hope to revive the franchise and make it scary once again. Make it itself. Give it its core again. Even that scares me for some reason. Why does that scare me? I should be happy. But I'm downright scared. I'm gonna lower them. I'm downright terrified of these guys. I'm gonna get rid of this chicken and go for Phantom Freddy. Now I'm going with three scary ones. and 2 non-scary ones. But that doesn't mean they aren't scary. They're still scary for some reason. They'll terrify you. I'm terrified. When it comes to these guys, I'm downright fucking terrified. Even with these guys, I'm still somehow scared. Power generator, you helped me last time. You helped me last time. Now, if you guys want to hear me complain about it for the next probably 20 minutes, then rewind this, because I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to end the stream right here. You could just rewind it, see why I think it ruined FNAF, if you guys want to.